What is up, Lead Generation Nation? It is Jason McLaughlin here, coming back at you with some hacks, some tips to get your rank and rent websites more profitable. Excuse my cheesy intro. I'm currently having something built out and developed that's going to be really cool with one of our rank ghosts running around like crazy. But in today's video, I'm going to be covering one of the first steps you need to take in order to get a GMP verified without a postcard. Now, obviously, I'm not going to give away the farm in this video on how to get your GMB verified. I'm going to pull it back a few steps and show you how to drop a pin on the Google Maps. Now, for those of you that don't know, rank and rent is basically the thing of getting a website up high in Google search engines and then selling it for leads. But the most profitable part of rank and rent, one could argue, is obviously selling the leads, but getting your Google My Businesses up there. Because as one could argue, you can only have really one website or two websites or three ranking for a particular term, but it would be much easier to have a whole bunch of GMBs ranking for a term. So if you're interested, please give this video a like. Really would appreciate it. Subscribe, do whatever. I'm open to questions throughout this video. And I'm going to be diving in to how to drop a pin on the Google Maps. But before I do that, guys, I've been working on something in the background and I've been really wanting to share it with the community, and I have been, and it's basically my rank and rent course that's going to be coming out. I'm going to be covering absolutely everything you guys need to know about ranking a website and making money from the rankings. Now, there's obviously a lot of tactics out there and a lot of bullshit out there, but I'm putting a large part of my soul into getting this thing really, really spot on for the lead generation nation. And to add even more value, I'm also going to be opening up my rank and rent partnership very soon to a few lucky people. So I will basically be taking a few people under my wing, and I will be building out the sites for them and getting them ranking and generating those sweet ass leads. So let's dive into quickly how to actually how to actually drop a pin on the Google Maps. As I said, this is the first step in mainly getting a GMB verified without a postcard. So step one, you want to head on over to Google Maps and pick a location. Now, as I said, I'm just going to be showing you how to drop the pin today. There's a few more steps in this process as well. And then we're going to go for that. Awesome. Cool. So let's pick an area, guys. Let's go here. So let's go somewhere. So I live in South Africa. For those of you that don't know, let's go somewhere, Cape Town, where it would be relatively profitable to be. So guys, this is a really basic. Head on over to the Google Maps, right click, and add a missing place. Drop your pin. Just like that. Just drop your pin, add your name, the category, and go for it. So that's obviously how you drop a Google pin. Now, there's a bit more to it if you're wanting to get those sweet ass GMBs, which generate those sweet calls. We will be covering maybe some of that in the rank and rent course. You guys need to let me know if I should add that as one of my topics. But that's basically how you do it. Right click, add missing place or business, and then you would need to go through a few more steps on how to do that. That's how you drop a pin in Google Maps. Now, for those of you that want to actually learn to make money from doing that, I would highly recommend my course coming out. We're basically going to be discussing in detail what needs to be done and how it needs to be done. And then for those of you that are literally just too lazy to go through the whole rigmarole of building it out and getting leads in and selling them, I also have a done for you service that I'll be offering a few of the lead generation nation who reach out to me. So another thing I wanted to copy here, just like go through, is basically that with rank and rent, right? A lot of people just think that there's only money to be made by obviously renting it out and selling the leads. But there's a few more tricks we can do in order to turn your websites profitable. I mean, you've gone through the hard work of learning how to rank the website. You've been paying for the hosting. You've got them to the top. Now, why not capitalize on a few other aspects in order to generate income? For instance, we obviously have a quoting system. And what about a directory? Has anyone ever taught you about that? A directory built into your rank and rent website? What would that look like? A directory built into it. Would that not make outreach to businesses much more easier? These are just a few of the things I'm going to be wanting to speak about in the course coming up. So back to this example, which isn't my website, allegedly. Here are a whole bunch of different things. So as I said, directories for different pools, pool builders. This is a pool builder site, contact numbers and that. Now, obviously, by adding people to your directory in your site, you're establishing that sense of rapport with business owners. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. Leads will be much easier to sell to them. And I feel as if a lot of the rank and rent stuff out there is more centered about, the cool stuff, the shiny objects, such as the cool domain names, the hosting, the SEO to get it up there, all those types of things. But nothing actually really covers the most important aspect of the rank and rent model, which is the renting part of it. So I'm very excited to be dropping some bombs in this. I will be following up with the lead generation in a few days on this, and also, maybe dropping some more hints as to what we've got going in there. But guys, that's basically today's video on how to drop a pin on the Google Maps. It's kind of what I wanted to just touch on. I know a lot of guys have been asking me, how do you get stuff, drop pins and that? Pretty simple. Go over it once more. Basically, go to Google Maps, right click, add your missing place, your business, and go from there. Now, obviously, it carries on from that with regards to getting it verified, showing up, etc., etc. I'm Jason McLaughlin. I would like to thank the lead generation for watching and listening today, and I'll see you guys soon.